Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. All right, we are back, and we're going to go to Baton Rouge with Senator Mike Fesi, and of course, we're talking about the Constitutional Convention. Senator, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I tell you what, I know y'all are very busy. It's like the new governor, Jeff Landry. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He don't quit. It's one thing after the other. You're definitely earning your pay, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I can say that for sure.
But tell me about the Constitutional Convention, and what's the pros, what's the cons?
Well, I think the governor's pushing us to do it as quick as we can. I think it's a good thing because far as moving forward with it at the time he wants to. It's going to be hard to see how we finish out this session with all the bills coming from the House. So we're just going to work on that. But I guess the thing about it is he wants to make sure it's done for this presidential election, because he wants to have the highest group of people vote on it, and not challenge that, in future years that, if we did it next year, that you'd only have 20% of the people voting. That's his push. And so the timeline is tough. We're just going to have to see what happens.
So you've had a chance to sit there and talk with him quite a bit, I'm sure. What's he like, and how demanding is he as a governor, and how does that differ from the past administration?
Oh, well, it's a world of difference. We don't have to worry about what bills we're getting through, as long as it's conservative and doing the right thing. He's going to you don't have to worry about a veto, So it makes a whole different position. And I think that we can get the state back on the right track having him in office.
So let me ask you, a typical day for Senator Mike Fesi now. I know you have another business in Houma, but y'all really have to sort of put these businesses and leave them up, I'm sure, to your son and your daughters and the other personnel, because you've been in Baton Rouge quite a bit. Yeah,
it's a challenge, but I got a good group that's working the business, so I'm able to put my full effort here on what I need to do. I got some really good bills moving. I'm actually creating the Department for Vertiports because we have so many takeoffs in the vertical direction in our airports that the state of Louisiana we're going to have it as one of the top leaders in vertiports. So I got a funds that we're putting together. I just passed it through the Committee on Appropriations in the House going to the floor. It passed the Senate 39-0. So we in good shape on a few things I got going.
Yeah, and how important is it to sort of keep that marriage with helicopter companies and all this? Because like you said, those vertical aircraft right now are super important to the industry.
Oh, definitely. The new technology, if you've seen some of the new planes that's out now that take off vertically, I want to be the state ahead of the game. And I'm pushing very hard, and everybody's on board. It seems like it's something that we can do better than anybody else in the nation. So that's why I want to put that forward and make sure we're a leader at that.
Well, turning to a little bit of national news, and I know y'all see the sort of the infighting going on in the Republican Party with the speaker and everything else. That's got to boil your blood to see some of this, but at the end of the day, how can it be resolved?
Well, I just think they need to come together. I mean, Mike Johnson is trying to hold things in the right direction. You can't get upset over him just doing a few little things that he has to do to get other things done. I mean, just like politics is, it's give and take. You can't have it all one way. And if you try to always go one way, you're never going to win. And we got to get together and come together with it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing everybody forgot when Newt Gingrich was in and Bill Clinton was president, they got a lot done, but it is a lot of give and take. But it seems like now the tolerance level is zero. If Mike Johnson just deviates a little bit off of it, which he has to, or he's never going to get anything through, then there's total chaos and anarchy.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, they got to come together and pay attention, and you got to pay attention to why some of them are actually acting that way. And it, it's always about, just paying attention to who's complaining the most. And the biggest thing is what's happening across our nation right now with our universities. In fact, this tie I'm wearing today is got the American flag flying because I'm really upset about taking our American flag down in our universities. We got to get a hold of this country soon.
Let me get your thoughts on Tulane and other universities that have had protests. Give me your thoughts on that, because it's nationwide, but when it hits close to home, it really rattles the trap.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, you got some of the largest groups of Jewish people that go to Tulane, yet we're going to have that kind of event at a school. And so to me, the federal funding needs to stop for situations like that, and the state funding, and get things on the right track to make sure we don't have all of these liberal situations being taught and brainwashing our kids.
All right, Senator, we appreciate it. We know you took a little time to talk with us, and you're probably off to another meeting, but thank you so much. We always appreciate you joining us and your transparency with HTV, and we look forward to seeing you in person when you come back and you have a little time to chat. So thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Senator Mike Fesi from Baton Rouge. We'll take a break, and we have a lot more in Bayou time, so don't go away as we continue to bring you a lot of local stories. Don't forget, watch us on the app, watch us on Facebook, watch us on YouTube, watch us on the channel. Our numbers have been growing. We're getting incredible numbers on all four of those fronts, so keep watching and supporting your local channel. We'll be back. Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.